to Sunday Night Live. I'm gonna check the height of the camera while some people log in. Hi, Brenda. Oh, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm glad you liked the reading. That's awesome. I'm surprised we don't have anybody else logged in already. This might, if it's just you and me, I'll take some cards. Hey, Keisha. How are you? How are you? I couldn't get that thumbnail right to save my life. My hair's all messy. Messy, messy, messy. So I just wanted to make sure the height was good. Hey, Dragon. All right, hold on. I think our height's good. Yeah, my hair's like everywhere today. Crazy hair. All right. let me greet everyone because I'm behind. So I said hello to Brenda. It's her birthday. Y'all wish Brenda a happy birthday. Hello, Keisha. Hello, Jacqueline. Let's see. Hello, Kendra. Tess. Dragon. I know you have Justin on there, but I'm so used to calling you Dragon. We're just going to go with Dragon because I think dragons are really freaking cool. And wait till you see the dragon sculpture I bought for my table when I move. Y'all are going to love it. Absolutely love it. And Catherine and Sarah and so many new names. I'm utterly loving this. Joy. Hello, Joy. Tara. Devin, hello Devin. Hello Fusion. Hello to Kenya. And let's see. Oh, how do I pronounce it? Trois. Trois? Trois? How do I pronounce that one? Let's see. Did I miss anybody? This is awesome. So many new faces. Welcome. That's awesome. Well, Devin, I'm very glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. Oh, I did it. I got it right. Trois. Is it French? Trois. That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. I might have to give you a nickname so I don't stumble upon the name, though. Hold on. I need to switch off. Turn on Do Not Disturb. I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. All right, I'm back. Oh, it means 3 butterflies. Oh, how cool. How cool, how cool. I might have to call you Butterfly. It might be easier for me to remember. Hey, Dee. Hello, Julie. Hello, Lily. I missed somebody. Claudia. Different Claudia than the other Claudia, I think, though. Well, let's see. What do we have? And I love blue butterflies. I actually have one directly behind me. Hold up. If I can reach it. Can I reach it? No, I can't. Oh, there it is. You ready? I have a butterfly. So we'll just call you Blue Butterfly. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I love blue. Blue, purple, and pink. Blue, purple, and pink are my colors. But y'all, can y'all guess what my favorite of the 3 colors is? Hey, Charles. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, hello. Okay, we have 1 guess for blue, 1 for purple, 2 for purple. Thank you, Angie. Another for purple. Those of you that have been with me for a while already know. Hello, fellow Empress. Hello, Jeannie. Pink used to be. Pink used to be. Purple's my current favorite. Because purple's, you know, associated with the 3rd eye, and it's also associated with intuition. Amethyst being my birthstone. In fact, I've got one right here. See? So, so what do y'all want to talk about? But Charles, we're doing the Zoom. Oh, Charles, are you? You're not in the VIP anymore. Oh, too bad. We're doing VIP Zooms now. So for those of you that are in VIP, check out the Zooms. We're doing them on Saturday nights. 59 years old today. Happy birthday, Charles. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Hey, Mary Lou. Sea green. Sea green is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So what topics do you guys want to talk about today? We could talk about any number of things. I didn't prepare anything specific. So if you guys have like questions, we can handle questions. Or if you guys want to talk about a specific topic, we can talk about a topic. If it's a topic I don't know enough on, I will tell you and I will research and we'll get back to it another day. We just got rolling, Mary Lou. We've just been chatting these first 6 minutes. New moon energies. Have you guys been feeling the new moon? So, the day of the new moon. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Congratulations on your pregnancy, dear. The new moon was yesterday morning. And yesterday, I don't know about y'all, but I got like mass sadness yesterday. And I know a couple other people who are very moon sensitive also got a little bit emotional yesterday for a while. And so I feel like the shift into the new moon in Pisces is really kind of getting everybody really in touch with their inner emotions, right? And then we also have an aspect with Venus that, don't be surprised if love comes your way. Hold on. Let's see. I have to look it up because I forgot to write. I stopped writing blog posts and I need to write more. New moon kicked your butt this week? Yes, it did kick your butt, Fusion, didn't it? Let's see. You had a very emotional day with your Pisces that you haven't been in communication with until yesterday. Oh, got you. Hello in the Philippines. Hello, love and pray. Love it. Hold on, let me find it. So the new moon's alignment to Venus is very significant right now in terms of bringing in love into your life or starting something new. Like it's a really great time to, now that Mercury retrograde is over, it's a really great time to actually start like a commitment or start a new relationship, or, move a relationship forward. You're reconciling with your boyfriend? Well, congratulations, Rebecca. That's awesome. Yeah, yesterday it made me feel the new moon made me feel very weighty, right? I didn't really do anything. I stayed home all weekend. Well, I'm preparing for a move, so I don't want to get involved in, like going out and socializing when I got to deal with everything here in the apartment. As you can see, like my books are now out of my bookcase and whatnot. And so, so yesterday I just kind of stayed in. I hello, Summer. I stayed in, I got some sleep, I got some rest, I took a nap. And then we had the VIP Zoom last night, which was so much fun. The energy really shifted last night. I don't know if Tudor Rose is in here, but oh my goodness, Tudor Rose Tarot has got the most amazing energy. She is just fantastic. And she was part of our Zoom last night. She was amazing. So for those of you that got to experience her really happy energy, that scorpionic energy of hers, that was really cool. Your Cancer male BFF told you you need to solidify your plans and go on a date today. Oh, that's awesome. Tara, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Congrats to you. That's wonderful. I hope you have had a wonderful time. Did you go out or Yeah, it was really awesome. Ronnie, I don't know if you guys have seen Ronnie in chat. He pops in every once in a while. He's Bobby's best friend. He was in the VIP Zoom meeting last night, and so he got to read cards for the first time ever, which was really cool. So he read for everybody that was in the room. Our Hollywood Squares was filled up and moving around, so it was hard for me to kind of keep sight of where everybody was. Some people popped in and out, but it was so much fun. It was a great Zoom last night. Hey, Shorty. Thank you, Laura. Thank you very much for the compliment. That's very nice. So, with the new moon energy, are you guys manifesting? Manifesting new movements? That's why I got it. It's actually a dress. A t-shirt dress, and I love the tie-dye. I love the tie-dye and the colors, like they make me feel uplifted. So I bought it for Florida. Y'all, I'm moving to Florida. Florida. I got my lease signed this week, and everything is set. You're always manifesting no matter when it is. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I'm moving to Florida. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. However, I am currently missing my special moisturizer, which I will only be able to get in Florida. So that's kind of made today a little bit kind of bummy, but you're renovating and you got yourself a new car. Oh, that's cool. I can't. It's special. I'll have to look it up. You were in St. Pete when you discovered my channel. Oh, how cool! Where are you Floridians at? So, Nancy, you said you're in Florida. You're in Miami. Gotcha. I've decided I have to start watching the Marlins. Although I am a Boston Red Sox girl through and through, so I'm going to start watching. Oh, and you're in Miami too, Lily. Oh, how cool. Well, maybe I need to do a tarot event down in Florida after everything opens back up around the world. Maybe we make Florida the first place for a tarot event. Yeah, exactly. Red Sox. So my family's giving me a lot of heck saying that, okay, it's great if I root for the Marlins, but that I also need to root for the other Florida team, Tampa Bay. And there is no way in hell you see me cheering for Tampa Bay. No way, no how. They're like, play Boston all the time. No, not gonna happen. No way. But I will embrace the Marlins since they're a National League. I'll embrace them. Yeah, I can't wait to get down there. It's like it can't happen quick enough. So the reason you guys have seen me like missing for the last couple weeks is because I've been overrun with personal readings for one. So the schedule has been reduced on personal readings, just so you guys know. Anybody who's been looking for a personal reading, keep that in mind. There's not going to be many slots open. One, because I'm very booked up, and two, because I've had to reduce the hours. And then the other is I've been dealing with house stuff. So I've been kind of dealing with, move and whatnot. So I'm keeping my location to myself. So I just saw I Am Chica asked where in Florida. I'm keeping my location to myself, but I'm moving to a little island. So that will be lovely. I am going underground when I move to Florida. Disappearing. Spiritual attacks. All right, spiritual warfare. It's actually something I really don't want to talk about, Keisha. But we will. We will talk about it. I'm becoming a pirate. Yeah. Well, I have a Renaissance festival that's very much pirate wench, so it kind of sort of goes with me. Oh. All right, spiritual warfare. Talk to me about what you're dealing with, those of you that are asking about spiritual warfare, because sometimes, and I hate to say this, so just be prepared what I'm about to say to you regarding spiritual warfare. A lot of times spiritual warfare is in your own energy and you're attracting it. So let me just note that. You're attracting it. So be prepared. If you want me to talk about this, I'm going to get a little bit harsh on you. I'm going to get a little bit harsh on you. And if you're okay with that, we'll talk about it. If not, we will not talk about it. Your choice. Thank you, Lioness. I appreciate it. I'm a happy girl. I'm moving to Florida. That would make any girl glow. Symptoms are different depending on the situation. Oh, where's a good place to put your husband's ashes? That's very individual. That's very personalized to you. Have you tried going to your astral sanctuary and talking to him to see where he wants them? Because you could talk to him in your astral sanctuary. Like actually pull him into your astral sanctuary and, ask him where he wants them. Hello, everyone that just logged in. Hello, Lucian. Yeah, that was actually my dishwasher. I had to turn the laundry off earlier. I've been really busy cleaning up today. Cleaning, and I meal prepped because I'm not thrilled with my bikini body, so I'm meal prepping and going through like a new workout program so that I'll be prepared for Florida. So today I meal prepped and I cleaned and all that good stuff. Has anybody tried the 75 hard challenge? Has anybody tried that? I'm just curious. Tess, if you're still in, have you tried that? Oh, thank you so very much, Sandy. I appreciate that. Hello, Lou. Well, it's kind of like a mental toughness challenge, but back when I was lifting weights really, really heavy, I used to lift weights twice a day. It was an Arnold Schwarzenegger program that he had. And so I would lift weights like twice a day. And, I was doing fantastic at that point in time. And so I've been thinking about going back to the 2 workouts a day. Well, the 75 hard challenge has you do 2 workouts a day, following any diet of your choice, which for me, I meal prepped and I calorie count and all that stuff and macro count. And and then you also read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. Well, easy peasy, I do that every night. And then drink a gallon of water every day as well. And no alcohol. 75 days. And if you slip up, then your 75 days starts over again. And so I was just wondering if anybody had tried it, what they thought of it, that sort of thing. Because because I think that's what I'm going to start tomorrow. I meal prepped all my meals today, so like I have, I think 11 days worth of meals in my refrigerator, so I can't like have a cheat meal or anything like that. Like I'm very, very, very focused on this particular thing. So let's talk about that spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Okay. So back, let me go back. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you very much for the super chat. Truly appreciate that. Thank you much. So spiritual warfare. So back when I was 19, I guess, back when I was learning a lot about my different spiritual gifts and things of that nature, right? Like my ability to see and my ability to know and to understand and to feel, right? And my ability to just kind of gain knowledge without really knowing where it came from. During those years where those particular things were developing, I found myself very often in a state of, not really understanding the energies of my spirit guides or understanding the energies of entities that had passed on, things of that nature. And so I was in this kind of learning phase. Well, in that particular stage of my life, I was very open to spiritual things. I was very open to spiritual entities, spiritual energies, things of that nature. In that time, oh, you guys all got quiet. Y'all are very, very listening, aren't you? I know when I've got y'all's attention because the chat window stops. So back in that particular time frame of my life, when I was open to all of those energies, right? That's when I was very focused on spiritual warfare, because there was a lot of times I felt that I was under attack. And, at times that I was from some, individuals who also were working with spiritual energies, things of that nature. But over time, I have come to realize over an extended period of time that those sorts of things only occur if you allow it in. Thank you so very much for the super chat, Keisha. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. So those sorts of things only occur if you're allowing them in. And so we often have to work on, keeping our energy closed off, keeping ourselves from picking up on the energies of other people, right? Because sometimes when we're picking up negative energies from other individuals, those of you that are empaths, it will feel like you're under spiritual attack, right? The ideas and the thoughts and the feelings of other people can make you feel as if spiritual warfare is needed, because it feels overwhelming, that which you're picking up from others. And so it takes a conscious effort to close your energy off to those people, to clear out any kind of negativity you're picking up on a daily basis, and to recognize that your experiences with regards to spiritual matters, or with regards to your clairvoyance, the signs and symbols and things of that nature that you see, the way that spirit is interacting with you, your experience will be different from my experience. And it will be different from everybody's here in the room, because your spirit guides work with you in a specific way. Sometimes we feel like we're under spiritual attack if there's something that needs to be let go of, that we're holding on to, and we are not facing and saying, this does not belong in my life. This is not a part of my life, right? So if you're faced with situations where you feel that there is some sort of either pull on your energy, like an energy vampire, right? Or you feel as if, you're constantly being faced with negativity and things of that nature, or difficulties and struggles, or you feel a sense of a negative entity around you, that's all 100% on you, unfortunately. Hello, Gina. Gina. Don't go nowhere. Let me finish talking about this, and then I got to talk to you, Gina. You're amazing. So it's 100% on you, unfortunately, because on a daily basis, those of you that are sensitive, right? Those of you that are intuitives and sensitive need to make a conscious effort to release any of the energy, the negative energy you're picking up from others. Sometimes that negative energy is from family. Sometimes it's from friends. It can also be from loved ones entirely. Like, for instance, there are some people that you will be around where you will feel that your energy is very uplifted, right? Because they themselves are at a stable place in their life, right? Like when I was, every time I talk to the Cancer, right? I feel my energy rises. I feel a sense of uplifting energy. But there's other people that are in my life that when I hear from them, I feel this sense of, where you feel like you're being brought down. And sometimes that can transfer into the spiritual matters, right? Where when you're feeling that weight, but you're not recognizing that you're feeling the weight and junk of other people, it can sometimes feel as if it's supernatural, or it can feel as if you've got a lot of negative things coming at you from all directions. You are in charge of raising your vibration. You are in charge of your own happiness. You are in charge of making sure that your energy remains clear, remains light, remains happy, remains free from others. And so it's all on you, unfortunately. Let's do an exercise, okay? Y'all didn't expect I was going to throw you into a meditation, did you? So, there's a couple of you in this room I am fully aware of need this right now. So we are going to, and I'm not going to call you out. You guys have spoken to me directly. So we're going to do 2 meditation energies that you need to do consciously as often as you can, okay? So we're going to do two exercises here in just a second. But before we do that, Gina, you are amazing. Gina, your energy and last night's VIP Zoom, people were saying how awesome it was, how fabulous the energy was that you brought into the room. And I just wanted to tell you that I was very blessed by your presence there, Gina. It was really awesome. So I just wanted you to know that. Tudor Rose Tarot, you're amazing. Utterly amazing. Thank you for your presence last night. Okay. So, are you ready? Before we get started, how come I only have 17 likes when we have 40 people in here? Y'all, I shouldn't have to ask you to hit the button. But can you hit that thumbs up for me? Please, please, please. All right. So, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 very small energy exercises, okay? Now, let me grab something. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. All right. So, if you have a quartz crystal, doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a specific shape. Y'all know I have that heart-shaped one that I use on the table and whatnot, right? But just a quartz crystal. Now, I will show those of you that are clairvoyant how to divine using a quartz crystal too while we're here, right? Because, I mean, we are here to learn. We are here to learn and talk about some stuff. But if you have a quartz crystal, this is what you will want to hold on to while you're doing these exercises, okay? If not, if you broke your crystal, you don't need that crystal. You need a new one. That crystal is done working with you, apparently. So, if you have a quartz crystal, that's great. If you don't, try something grounding, like an onyx, something of that nature. You know, like my black onyx beads that I normally wear, I'm not wearing tonight because I just really didn't feel I needed to. So you might want to hold like a black onyx, something of that nature. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just walk you through. It's just a couple minutes. It literally takes next to no time. And if you do this first one in the morning, it'll protect you for the day. And then if you do it again at night, oh, a link to the beads. Yep, Fusion, I've been putting the link to the beads in all of my most recent videos. So my affiliate link to the beads that I wear is in all of my recent videos. I'll make sure it's in here later too. So, and also if you can do it right before you go to sleep, it's perfect then too. And it doesn't matter if your partner's there, you know, if you have a partner, if your partner's there lying beside you at night, it doesn't matter. You can still do this at night by yourself, okay? As you're trying to go to sleep. Your partner doesn't even need to know. It's okay. It doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is if you've got a quartz crystal, you're going to hold on to that quartz crystal and then you're going to just find a comfortable place to sit in your home, right? So wherever you are right now, just listen to my voice. Can somebody, Keisha, you need to do this. Lou, honey, could you be on alert for trolls for a couple minutes while I, or do you need this too? Let's see, who've we got that's, Lou, you're not a mod, are you? Yeah, you are, you're a mod. Let's see. We got Fusion. All right. Are you my 3 mods that I've got in? Okay. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. Because I really want as many people as possible to do this, but you had a really fabulous energy last night, so I think you're good. All right, so this will just take a couple minutes. So I want everybody to not focus on chat. I want you to just close your eyes wherever you're sitting, right? And wherever you're sitting, just make sure you feel comfortable. And you're going to take a couple deep breaths in. And this, you'll do this in the morning and at night. So you'll just take a deep breath in. And then release it. I like to do that 3 times. So take another deep breath in. And release it. And a 3rd deep breath in. And release it. And wherever you're sitting, I want you to imagine that pillar of white light that we always use for meditation coming down from high up in the sky above you, a pillar of white light coming down around you so you can feel the warmth and the peace of the light. And then I want you to imagine that that light comes completely down and around you and forms an egg. So the pillar is gone, but you have this beautiful egg of white light around you, surrounding your entire body, and it completely engulfs you in peace and tranquility, a feeling of hope, a feeling of joy, a feeling of happiness. And as you imagine this white light surrounding you, imagine any kind of negativity being released as you exhale, and how that black, dark matter that you're exhaling, that negativity, gets released and pushed out from the egg, pushed out by all that white light, all that happy energy. And just continue to breathe until you feel as if all the negativity is released. And you feel that sense of calm. And then in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that that egg is turning into a very hard shell, a hard diamond shell. It sparkles like a diamond so that any negativity throughout the day will be reflected off of you, and it will be bounced back to whomever might throw it towards you. And the shell hardens and hardens and hardens until you feel safe, warm, and protected. And then just open your eyes. That's what I call the diamond shell. And that diamond shell you do in the morning before you start your day. I do it like right from sitting in the bed. You know, you sit up, you do your shell, you make sure that you're ready to go for the day. You're feeling that sense of peace, you're feeling that sense of calm, right? And if it takes you 10 to 15 minutes, that's fine too, you know, but at least just a couple minutes till you just imagine all that dark matter, negativity, show it up as dark matter in your mind's eye and just push it out, right? Push it out. And so at night, if you do that before you go to sleep, it will also release anything from the day, anything else from the day. Now, oh, Lily, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. You and Keisha, thank you so very much. And we had one other too, and it was Sin HM Hair, I believe it said. Thank you, everyone. So now I'm going to teach you a little tiny exercise. It's equally as short in time. It takes very little time to do, but if you're having a really bad day and you need to raise your vibration quickly to get out of some sense of negativity or get out of some sense of difficulty, right? This is the exercise that I would recommend you do because it promotes balance and it raises up your vibration. This particular exercise, I call it the sun and the moon exercise. So if I ever tell you to go do the sun and the moon exercise, you know what I'll be referring to. And so this particular exercise is one which, you know, the initial part of the exercise I found somewhere else. I don't recall. I've sort of modified it in my own way. The way that I feel is most beneficial to bringing about a raise in vibration. So like, for instance, like I was talking about, you know, when I talk to that Cancer, my vibration raises just from that connection, right? So you will have people in your life that will help raise your vibration. When your vibration raises, then you're in this state where you can accomplish good things in your life. You can, you know, have better relationships with friends, with strangers, with, you know, people in your life. You can do better in your work. You can earn more money because you're focused and you're clear. You can, you know, work on anything that you desire to transform in your life. When your vibration is high, you will see good things coming. So those of you that are feeling this sense of attack and feeling this sense of negativity coming to you, do this exercise every day until you feel like you've got a handle on that. Because this will bring in that positive stuff to you. This is going to bring in that good stuff. And with the new moon here, this new moon in Pisces, you need that positive vibration to kind of bring about something new and beautiful in this next 30 days, right? Or 28 days rather. Let's get the number of days right. So we're going to do this exercise now, all right? You guys ready? You guys good? Are you following me or am I losing y'all? So let me explain to you why it's the sun and the moon. So we have two light sources in our life, right? We have the light source of the sun and we have the light source of the moon. The sun is where we get that clarity, that enlightenment, that you know, clear thinking, right? The moon is where we get that intuitive guidance. We also get that sense of emotional fulfillment. We also have this sense of gaining that sense of strength to move forward into the unknown because there's the moon guiding us, being a guiding light, right? The moon plays such a part on our daily living. You will find that every 2.5 days there's some sort of shift because the moon moves into a new sign. And so it plays a huge part in aspects of our life as well as with the people that we have in our life in all capacities, family, friends, acquaintances, loved ones, etc. So when we see that yin and yang symbol, right? The yin and yang symbol is that masculine and feminine energy. the masculine energy is associated with the sun, and the feminine energy is associated with the moon. And so what we're going to be doing is bringing in these light source energies in order to bring about that sense of yin and yang balance. And in bringing about that balance, it creates this extension of our energy and raises our energy up, okay? So this is what we are going to do. And you don't have to close your eyes for this unless you need to. I can visualize it without it, but you might not be able to. So if you need to visualize with your eyes closed, then go ahead and close your eyes wherever you're at. And I want you to imagine the sun to your left and the moon to your right, shining brightly, shining like very, very brightly on you. And wherever you are sitting, I want you just to focus on the light sources being around you. Feel that sense of masculine energy. Feel that sense of feminine energy, bringing about a sense of happiness, a sense of excitement, a sense of peace, right? And as we breathe in, we're going to start with the light of the sun. And so as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in the light of the sun. So as you breathe in, I want you to imagine the light going into your mouth, down your throat, down through your body to the base of your spine. Okay? So wherever you're sitting, I want you to focus on the sun. Focus on the light and the warmth of the sun. And now I want you to breathe in the light of the sun. Allow it to transfer to the base of your spine. Imagine that light moving in a circle, growing stronger. You can feel the energy at the base of your spine, at that root chakra, growing stronger and stronger. And now imagine the light shooting up through all 7 chakras and blossoming out from the crown chakra into a lovely lily shape. And now we're going to focus on the light of the moon. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to breathe that in. Allow it to go to the base of your spine. Allow it to move in a circle and gain momentum and move faster and faster and faster until it shoots up through your body and blossoms out like a lotus flower now. And then we're going to turn our attention to the sun. We're going to do the same thing. Breathe in that light. Allow it to transfer to the base of your spine where it rotates faster and faster and faster and shoots up and out. And now it's becoming more fireworks-like with the lotus flower. Now breathe in the light of the moon. Down to the base of your spine. Allow it to rotate and rise up and blossom out. And now I want you to focus on both light sources. And we are going to breathe in both light sources at the same time. And imagine them grow brighter and stronger and warmer and more peaceful. And now breathe in that light from the sun and the moon together. Allow them to rotate the base of your spine, continuing to grow stronger and stronger. And then have them shoot up and blossom out above your head. Return to the sun. Breathe in the light of the sun. Have it rotate at the base of your spine. And then rise up and blossom out. Return to the moon. Breathe in the moon. Feel that light as it transfers to the base of your spine. Rotate strongly and shoots up and blossoms out. And now with one last deep breath, I want you to pull in both the light of the sun and the moon again. You ready? Breathe in. Allow the light to transfer to the base of your spine. And really focus very strongly on the light growing stronger and stronger and stronger, as if it's almost going to explode from within your body, and allow it to shoot up through your chakras and blossom out over your head. And now turn your focus back to your day. That, if you really focus strongly on the light, you will literally feel that light as it goes up through your spine and out through the crown. And you'll start to get very connected with those two energies. Your goal, regardless of what aspect of your life spirituality plays, right? Your goal is to have inner balance. Inner balance brings you happiness. Inner balance brings you peace. Inner balance creates this avenue where the universe can bring you good and beautiful things. But in order to experience that, you have to raise your vibration. Sometimes raising your vibration means you leave people that are lower vibing behind. You leave situations that are, combative or difficult aside and choose not to engage. And you find a sense of peace and happiness through it. So those are my two techniques that I think will help those of you that feel you're dealing with some spiritual warfare. So, didn't expect to be doing that tonight, but welcome to the life of Kimmy. Hopefully that'll help you guys. I really do recommend doing both of them daily. And you'll notice when you don't, then you'll notice things like your energy will be more aligned to negative things like anxieties or struggles or anger or frustration or, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if you do those daily and make a conscious effort to work on bringing peace and balance into your life, then you're going to find that life gets more beautiful. Things start to happen, outside of your control that are good and positive and wonderful. So it's super important. You had to let a friend go recently that was tearing you down. Yeah, so Leslie, you totally understand what I'm saying. Yeah, totally. Hi, Starla. Hello. So if you guys do those two exercises, I think you'll find a great benefit from it. And hopefully, let me know how it goes. Hey, how about the challenge for y'all to try that daily for the next 7 days, and then next Sunday night, let me know how it went. Make it a priority. Tell me if anything interesting happens, all of a sudden Spirit gives you a new job, you land a new job, or you suddenly find a $20 bill sitting on the floor as you're walking out the door or something, Try it. Once every day for the next 7 days. Let me know next Sunday. I'm holding y'all to it. Holding you to it. Phoenix Rising, are you a Scorpio? Welcome to VIP, Lily. I hope you'll join us for Zoom next Saturday night. The Zoom last night was so awesome. It was so fun. I was only expecting us to be there for an hour and a half, but I was I was just so tired. And then it turned out to be really amazing. Turned out to be super, super amazing. So hopefully next Saturday will be as well. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, thank you, Starla. I appreciate that. The way I read is very, well, one, when we're doing a general, you have to keep it kind of general, but the way I read, it is very much, it's very intuitive and energy based, and not just, the knowledge of the cards, but the interworkings of how they connect, right? And how they interact with the other cards and things like that. And sometimes I just pick up on psychic stuff while I'm doing it, and I have to let that out too, so. Yeah, I know. Wasn't that pretty cool, Mary Lou? It was really cool. I was so surprised that he even read. That was awesome. You're a Scorpio. Cool. Awesome. 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 I have a Scorpio moon. Scorpio moon sign. We have a lot of Pisces and Scorpio and Cancers up here on the channel. And I think it's because my chart is so water heavy that I tend to, bring in the, I tend to bring in the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio peeps. Bill, that's hilarious. A big lottery win. I don't know. My good luck charm is currently missing. So I know I can't get any big lottery win. But I know, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, 4 of you took cards for me and they all came out the same. Oh, I have Scorpio Mercury as well, Keisha. Mercury and Jupiter, I believe. I know it's Jupiter. I think it's Mercury as well. Pretty sure. I got Scorpio in like a lot of places. Hold on. I have to go look at my chart again because I don't remember. I don't know how I forgot that at the moment, but that's okay. Let's see. I go to like several astrology sites. So let me find one that has my birth profile on it. All right, display the charts. Where's my chart? Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Moon in Scorpio, Jupiter in Scorpio. No, my Mercury's not in Scorpio. I thought it was. It's in Aquarius. Oh my. Well, that explains a lot. We won't get stuck on that. All right. My Mars is in Aries and it's very heavy. It's super, super heavy. That's like why I'm always working so much and I'm always going after, work, stuff like that. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's see. What did I miss while I was looking at? I hope everybody's doing well. What do you want to talk about now? So we talked about, spiritual negativity. We'll call it spiritual difficulties and some things that you guys need to do for that. Oh, I told you guys I would show you how to divine with a crystal. Who's clairvoyant? Anybody clairvoyant? Crystal divination. So one of the important aspects of divining, right, when you're using a crystal or you're using something that involves kind of placing your eyes in like a trance state, right? I want you guys to think about magic eye for a minute, right? You know how you relax your vision when you're looking at one of those magic eye pictures? Like where you're trying to find the picture in the picture? So we're like, clairvoyants can find them pretty easily because like you train your eyes, You train your eyes to soften for those, like you do for those magic eyes, right? You train your eyes to soften for that. And when you allow your eyes to soften like a magic eye, it allows your third eye to take over. So the importance of divining with a crystal, like especially a quartz, like I prefer quartz crystals. Some people use onyx. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Oh, Auntie, is this my niece? Is that my niece, my real niece, or are you calling me Auntie? Because I know my niece comes up here, but I don't know what her YouTube is. Um, so what we have to do is we have to soften our eyes to the crystal divination. Oh, no, I didn't see your comment. People at school. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Horrible people at your school, my dear. Try to ignore them the best you can. All right. So what we do is we soften our eyes, right? We soften our eyes to the crystal. And when you soften your eyes to the crystal, you allow the third eye to take over. And this is really great for those of you that are able to visualize while you're looking at something in front of you. So you guys notice that I always tend to look off to the right. Like you'll see me, I typically look off to the right. And the reason I look off to the right in this particular apartment is because my couch is white. The walls are white, everything's white. And so if I'm looking for a vision and I soften my eyes, the vision can come through the white very easily to me. So that's why I'm always looking here off to the white. We'll see where it ends up being when I move to Florida. It might end up being to the left, who knows? But you soften your eyes to the crystal. And what you're going to do is you're going to look into the crystal and look for those refractions, right? So see all those little cracks and things like that inside of here. So as you soften your eyes to the refractions that are in here and you turn your crystal, it's almost like the same as when those of you that are clairvoyant, when you get that vision, like upon that whiteboard, right? A vision that appears like a movie. You will notice as you're turning your crystal, you may see letters that weren't there before. Like right now I see a W. So there may be a message for somebody whose name starts with W. So I see a W. It could also be an M if I were to turn it the opposite direction. And then you look for shapes. You look for shapes and things that are similar to you know, what might be happening in life, right? So when you see the shapes, sometimes it will shape shift into a vision. So you let your eyes soften. So what I'm seeing right now is I'm seeing a tank. I know tank's my son, but I'm literally seeing like an army tank. So it could be that there's a message for somebody who's in the military, somebody who's stationed away from home. I see a person sitting beside that in the refractions, right? So I see the shape of a person meditating right where I see the tank. Now, when I look back at the tank, it's not a tank anymore because it's all coming from the third eye, right? So I see a person meditating and somebody, I see a tank. So I feel that basically the message that I'm seeing there is that somebody is meditating to either communicate with somebody in the military, or they're meditating to communicate with somebody who's passed on that may have died in battle, unfortunately. And or this could be a parent or a spouse that's in prayer over somebody that's overseas. It looks like somebody has been hoping for a miracle. This is entirely different situation. So I'm seeing a genie bottle. So it's a, you know, the genie bottle indicates a wish, a dream, a hope, right? Some sort of miracle. Because the genie can snap its fingers and boom, you know, it's got what it's got. You don't always quite get exactly what you think. And the miracle seems to involve love. It appears to involve love. And I'm seeing two little fairies. It's almost like they're sprinkling fairy dust on someone. And okay, let's see. What else do I see? I see somebody who is, they're like kind of lounging, if that makes any sense. But they're putting their hands up in the air as if they are releasing something to the universe. So it's almost like somebody's needing to release a difficulty, a struggle, a hurt, a wound. I do see positive movement if somebody does that. Because I see fast movement associated with that as well. Let's see. So what you do is you turn your crystal until you see different things within the crystal, and as these things appear to you, they'll be gone after that. You won't see them again. As soon as you've received the message, you won't see those things again. Like I do not see the W. So that's how you divine with the crystal. Those of you that have quartz crystals that are clairvoyant, try it. Try it, try it. Well, Keisha, if you had to, did you remove somebody? Do try it. Leslie, especially you. Leslie, you're so clairvoyant. I think you'll really enjoy it. And so that's why I prefer the quartz over, yes, it is labradorite. Very good. It is. It is. I love my labradorite. I love my labradorite. I have a few of them. Not around me though. I have 3 of them. Plus my ring, plus my labradorite ring. I like how the labradorite has the green and the blue, you know? Not all of them do, but some of them have that blue sheen to it. You can do that with a crystal ball as well. You absolutely want to get your any kind of quartz with as many refractions as possible. People have different views on that, but if you're going to be using it for divining, I would get as many refractions as possible, but always go by always try to, if possible, get your crystals in person. That way you can feel the energy off of them to see if they want to work with you. Someone was asking about my guitars and who did the artwork. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this guitar comes like that. It's a Luna. It's a Luna guitar, and Luna does these kind of they have this really neat artistry on some of their guitars. It's really quite beautiful. And then this particular guitar is my son's sister's guitar. She's not my daughter by blood, but this is her guitar and I put some stickers on it. So they're decals on those. But that one's like, it was made that way. That's why I bought it. Bigger is not necessarily better, just refractions. Does that make sense? You don't have to have like, so we're in a society where bigger seems like it's always better, right? That didn't come out right. Some things bigger is better. um, but sorry, y'all like made me start thinking. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just said that. Okay. Oh my. Yes, it was. All right. King of Wands. Yes, exactly. The King of Wands. The King of Wands. King of Wands, Leo, Cancer. So somebody had asked about whether or not, bigger crystal ball is better or not. And so in this particular case, it doesn't have to be. You could get a small crystal ball and that still works fine too. But just make sure it has lots of refractions, because you can take, if this is really kind of tiny overall, you can get a very small crystal ball that's that size and you can still gain a lot of information from it. Tina, I've had a lot of people that have been like, when is Kimmy hangout time? I have dibs on the men that are like tall. I'm 5'11". All right. Although I only really want one, so that's all that matters. The King of Wands. All right, new topic so that I'm not sitting here thinking. Y'all got me last time when you started asking me questions about about someone in January, and so we're not going to go there tonight. So we talked about divining with crystals. We talked about, the sun and the moon exercise and my diamond shell exercise. Yeah, y'all don't get me started talking about that stuff. Whenever y'all talk to me about that Cancer, my face gets beet red. Don't you be starting that. No. Crystal ball works the same way, exactly. Exactly. Yes, they do. My shoulders get beet red, my chest will get beet red, but it's only when you guys talk to me about the Cancer for some reason. So, apparently he makes me red. So, what are some other things that might be helpful to you guys right now? So, people were dealing with the new moon. Have you guys done your new moon manifestation stuff? Where do I get my crystals from? I get them from a local place called Sanctuary Imports in Charlotte. So if any of you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, Sanctuary Imports is amazing. It's one of my favorite places. But small New Age shops are great, because then you can kind of like put your hand over the rocks, like allow your hand to like graze until you feel the warmth. You've been writing and speaking your intentions. Good. So you can do that water manifestation technique, which we talked about. It does not work with water in a plastic cup. Like if you do the water manifestation technique, make sure you're using a glass, because glass is from the earth. And so you want to pull in that earth energy as you're manifesting. This is plastic. It's not going to do the same thing. So, you know, I can't manifest with this glass, but if you had a glass of water, use the glass. Make sure it's glass, and you can do the water manifestation technique. And you can find that just by searching on my name and water manifestation. You'll see me in my midnight blue wig, and you'll find out how to do that. You can also write out a list. Write out a list. That's very helpful. Especially, and get specific. Like if you're going to manifest something, get specific about what it is that you want to manifest. Like, don't just throw it out into the world that, oh, you know, I want to have this, and let it be general, because you might not get what you're expecting. So make sure you're very specific about what it is that you want to manifest in your life. Like let's say you want to manifest a new job. Don't just say, I want to manifest a new job. Say, I want to manifest a new job, you know, where I can utilize these skills, blah, 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 blah. Can it be too specific? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It cannot be too specific. Yeah. There's one person here on the channel who has a list of over 150 things that they're looking for in a romantic partner. And so, you know, she had gotten very, very specific about that. And I think that's really wonderful. It's good to get specific. It's good to get very specific. You wrote manifestations, gratitude, and then you did I release. Good, good. And then you burned them? Excellent. Excellent. I prefer to do like bay leaf burning or whatever on full moon. Like on a full moon, or any kind of burning of like anything that you need to let go of. You manifest what you want at the wrong time, and it happens often. Well, then it's not quite, you're not quite prepared for it if it's the wrong time. Like a lot of people when they first meet, yeah, speaking of Leslie. Hey Leslie, we were just talking about manifestation. And I said, there's one lady on the channel who has a big long list. You cannot be too specific. It's really awesome. So if you're manifesting what you want, but it's the wrong time, then there's something that you need to do to prepare for it. Does that make sense? Like a lot of times, oh, what would be an example of this? Like, all right, I've been trying to avoid twin flame talk on the channel. A lot of times people meet their twins at the wrong time, right? And so it's not really the wrong time at all. It's actually a time in which you need to work on something within you, and you need to heal something. You need the triggers of a twin flame in order to make some sort of transformation, right? So a lot of times twins feel that they met each other at the wrong time. And that's, excuse my language, but that's bullshit. It's the right time, because it's the right time for you to work on whatever it is you need to work on to transform your life and transform who you are. So a lot of people will say, oh, if we only could have met each other at a different time. No, it's the right time. It's the right time. You had to go through whatever you had to go through. And so sometimes when we manifest what we desire, but it feels like it's the wrong time, it's because it's actually the right time for us to work on something. It's the right time for us to heal something or to make some sort of change in our life. Yep. He will absolutely cause you tower moments every single time until the two of you both heal. Until the two of you both go through ascension and you both heal, every single time you will be triggered. Oh, his dad died. Oh, that's so horrible. Yeah. 2.5 years ago, you walked into a shop, so you cannot recall what you asked for. A rock to ward off evil. Well, you just need a grounding stone. That's it. Do you only do Zoom readings on Saturdays? Zoom meetings on Saturdays? No. No, but the last two ones have been on Saturday. So we decided we'd do the next one on the upcoming Saturday. But we've done them on other days before. Other days and times. Sometimes we've done them in the morning, even. Sometimes we've done them on Fridays. Sometimes we've done them on, midweek. You knew that topic was going to come up, Phoenix? I've been trying to avoid that topic. Y'all don't let me avoid that topic. Neither does Fred. Fred's my spirit guide, for those of you that don't know. Phoenix, are you a twin? Oh, it was super windy on Saturday. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. How do you meet your spirit guides? Well, because I'm moving, Mary Lou. Yes, we got to meet Lou's family last night. That was so awesome. That was so awesome. It was very cool. Lou, you left before all kinds of tarot readings started. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. Very cool. It was neat. So what were we going to talk about? I know, but we're not going to talk about it, Mary Lou. You don't mind the twin flame topic? All right, so twin flames. Okay. You thought you were a twin, but you don't know at this point. You have a twin who is a Capricorn. Got you. So, a lot of people, it's a topic it seems to be causing confusion for people these days. Number one, twin flames. Let's discuss the difference between twin flames and soulmates, because everybody's kind of caught onto this twin flame bandwagon, right? And so, a twin flame is basically it's your soul in a different person. So two people who share the same blueprint of the same soul. And so when you have a twin flame, the entire purpose for you and your twin flame is to bring light into the world, right? In different ways. And so when you meet your twin, the energy between you and your twin is very explosive. It's very overwhelmingly strong, and it forces both you and the other person to deal with past life karma, to deal with any current life difficulties and trauma, and you're basically spiritually forced into transforming who you are at your core to become a better person, to become balanced, to become that perfect balance of that yin and yang that we were talking about earlier, right? To talk about that perfect balance, right? And so when you come to this point of meeting a twin flame, and not everybody has one, but when you come to that point of meeting a twin flame, you're faced in the mirror with things about yourself that you like and that maybe need to be worked on, right? And so you're placed in a state of having no other choice but to have to work on things within yourself that need to be healed, cleared, and transformed. It's like one big gigantic spiritual lesson, right? But when you come to that point of balance, like, I'm a much different person than I was the day that I had met my twin. I'm a much different person. I handle life differently. I handle relationships differently. I handle, stress differently. I handle everything differently because I see it now from a point of balance, right? And there's a sense of inner stability as well as outer stability that, hopefully I'm projecting out to the world, that hopefully is also affecting other people in a very happy way and bringing about light into their life. Does that make sense? And so I think that those of you that are involved in twin flame connections oftentimes get very stuck in the idea of, I must unite, I must unite, I must unite, I must unite. No, 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 no. Do not get stuck in that. Do not get stuck in, I'm a twin flame, why am I not with my twin? Do not get stuck in that energy, because if you get stuck in that energy, you are avoiding your mission to transform your life to come to a point of balance. It is all about you and not about your twin. And so a lot of people get too focused on the twin. They get too focused on what is the twin doing? Is the twin, going through spiritual transformation themselves? Do they have some sort of attachment to you? You have to release all of that in order to recognize that the twin flame lessons are for you. If your twin learns their lessons and they transform who they are, that's absolutely fabulous, but it's not your responsibility. And so a lot of twins find themselves in a stuck energy because they're too invested in an expectation of a specific outcome. And so it's important to release that expectation of a specific outcome, because it keeps you stuck, it keeps you stagnant, and it keeps you in a negative energy. So I feel like I'm talking in a circle right now because you all got quiet. You make me nervous when you get quiet. So where was I at? So, where was I at? Because I feel like I'm kind of talking in a circle. Too many people are focused on reunion and union when they need to be focused on self and healing. And so, most twin flames don't end up together, and it's just a truth. But if you come to a point of inner balance, whatever happens, happens, and you're able to move on with your life in whatever direction spirit has for you. I think part of the reason why most twins do not end up together is because the purpose is to spread light into the world. And it's a little bit more difficult to spread light into the world when you're in the same place. So there are twins that do unite, they do reunite, and I think it's absolutely magnificent for them. And I hope that many of you will experience a reunion and a union with your twin flame. But you need to go into it with the expectation that the twin flame dynamic is to bring about healing within you. You have no control over what your twin does or does not do. Okay? And I think I'm going to leave it there. Can you be sure you released while still feeling the magnetic pull? You will never actually be able to release your twin. I feel my twin every day. Like I can feel him telepathically every day. Um, but but I but it's not like, you know, I don't have this attachment to that. Does that make sense? You have been dreaming about reunion all weekend. Okay, so where did I leave off? Because I feel like I'm talking in a circle. All right, y'all had twin flame questions. What were they? Let's hit them. So I just want to note that from my own personal experience, I feel that, you know, when I came to a point of emotional balance and physical balance and spiritual balance, that's when my life started to change. And a lot of people resist that change and resist, you know, coming to that point of balance and resist moving forward with your life because of those expectations. So I just want to note once again that when I came to a point of balance, my whole life changed. And so I think it's important for all of you to focus on balance and healing. Why would you be having dreams of reunion? Well, it's possible that your spirit guide is bringing you and your twin towards one another again. That often happens. Your spirit guides could be trying to give you some sort of message, Mary Lou. Believe me, your spirit guides will keep working with you. You know, like they might, yeah, they'll keep working with you. And so maybe the way that they're working with you, Mary Lou, is that they're trying to reach you through dream state. That's the point you're at in your journey. Which point? Which point? Because see, a lot of people, bye, Gary. So there are a lot of people who have chosen to move forward from the twin flame journey and, you know, focus on, you know, new romantic connections and focus on new directions in life. And so I think it's important to note that life does not end. You keep moving forward. Boy, y'all are like throwing up so many big comments. I can't read through them quick enough. Healing yourself and finding balance, emotional and otherwise, self-love. It seems to be, so what you're going to find when you come to that point, so I'm assuming you're a divine feminine, right? So what you're going to find when you come to that point of self-love, right, where you focused on the divine feminine energy, then you're going to be faced with divine masculine energy to balance that out as well. So after you come to that point of self-love, you may go through a period where you feel intense frustration or intense drive with regards to work, or, you know, suddenly you get hit with anger or rage or something that's a very masculine like energy, right? And so you'll be faced with that to have to balance out the masculine side. So you're definitely on the right track. That's really good. Hey, Bobby. You have premonitions about the things your twin and you are supposed to accomplish together. and it's intimidating. Well, yeah, it would definitely be intimidating, I'm sure. Y'all, Bobby's birthday is tomorrow. So wishing him a happy birthday. Hello, Nikki. What is a druid? A druid is well, that's so you've got druids, it's very Celtic. It's very old. It's an old religious belief. I don't know that I'd call it religious belief, more of a spiritual belief. Druids tend to be very connected to the earth. It's a magical belief system. Maddie, I am sending you on timeout. Maddie, you can keep your comments about my makeup to yourself because it's bullshit. It's not appreciated here. So you can leave. I don't care if you don't like my makeup. I don't care if you don't like my eyelashes. You can keep your bullshit comments to yourself. Sorry, everybody. She was just being a troll, that's all. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of makeup on. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it. And excuse my language, y'all, but I'm getting sick of stupid people like that. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. An automatic ban. And that's hilarious because I actually don't have a lot of makeup on. I have like a little bit of lip gloss and then like some eyes and that's it. Let's see, did I miss anything? Hold on. How many spirit guides do we have? Okay, well that's an interesting question. So I'll tell you what has occurred from my experience. See, now the trolls are starting. I'll tell you how I have experienced from my experience with spirit guides. So sometimes we have spirit guides leave and come back. Like some will work with us on different things, right? If you are a twin flame, your spirit guides are shared between you and your twin because it's the same soul, right? So they tend to hop back and forth. So you'll have more than one if you're a twin. I have 3 that work with me, and they have told me they're working with my twin as well. So if you are not a twin flame, it doesn't mean that you have any less significance in life. So you still could have many. You still could have many twin flame or many spirit guides. But you'll have one that works with you significantly. And you may find that that one leaves and another one comes and works with you during another period of time. I have 3 very significant ones right now and a new one that has recently surfaced that I'm working with as well. So I've got 4 that I'm working with right now. Fred is my main spirit guide at present. Cecil was my spirit guide when I was needing healing from the twin flame situation a few years back. Like, he was helping me with that. And so Do twins sometimes share ancestral guides? Yes, absolutely. How do you know if you're hearing your spirit guides and not just yourself? So when you are hearing your spirit guides, so you can talk to your spirit guide directly, but the best way to connect with them is through meditation. If you need help with a particular area of your life, right, you can ask them to help by just talking to them as if they're sitting beside you. If you need like help with a particular situation that's very weighty, you may go into meditation and talk with them there. My personal, okay, how many here have an astral sanctuary? How many don't know what an astral sanctuary is? It's a Kimmy term. So if you've been on my channel, you know about it. But if you weren't here for the meditation days, let me talk to you about that. Now, Fred was the chicken man. He was the voodoo king of New Orleans. So it's not surprising that, you know, with my Scorpio moon side and my former magic side from years and years ago, that I would have a spirit guide that was a voodoo king. You call it your mind palace. Okay, that works. That works. So I created the astral sanctuary when I was 19. Now, it's morphed over time. Not my fault. Apparently my twins' fault. So the astral sanctuary is where I go like when I need to talk to people, right? And so I will go to my astral sanctuary and what I originally created as my astral sanctuary, I had done this guided meditation when I was like 20, I think, 19, 20. All that stuff happened when I was like 19. And so I created this lovely little cabin in the woods where there was this swimming hole and this waterfall, and there was a door to the cosmos behind the waterfall, and there was a little fire pit and all these wildflowers and everything. And well, now it's like a giant lake, this huge glass house where any of y'all are able to go at any given point in time. It's like the door is always open for all of y'all. To pop over to the astral sanctuary. Now when I go to the astral sanctuary, Fred's always there. My spirit guide Fred is always there. My spirit guide Cecil's there. My spirit guide Sylvia's there. This new spirit guide's also there. Sometimes ancestors, family ancestors, or people I've had past lives with are there. My twin is always there in the 5D form, as well as this Cancer seems to always be there in 5D form as well, which would probably scare the daylights out of him if he heard that. But so, you know, important people seem to be there. So what I do is I'll go to the astral sanctuary if I need to talk to Fred specifically about something major, right? And so I will go to the astral sanctuary and I'll talk to Fred directly. But usually what ends up happening is Fred already knows I'm going to be there. And so when I show up at the astral sanctuary, whoever it is that I need to talk to will be present. Whatever information I need to hear will come out and come to light, if that makes sense. Definitely use your astral sanctuary. It's great for talking to your spirit guides. It's really fantastic. This is Scorpio, Phoenix rising. You even told her about some of your dreams because you're crazy as fuck. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Your mind palace is under heavy security. Well, as soon as I opened up my astral sanctuary to everybody to come in to get their box to go create their astral sanctuary, it's like the door's wide open. If y'all want to head over to my astral sanctuary at any given point in time, you're welcome there. But just be prepared. You may run across, you know, a whole bunch of people while you're there. Every time I go back to the sanctuary, there's like gobs of people there. So good night, Mary Lou. So there was one time, so Blue Butterfly, there was one time I had said I was doing a Scorpio reading. And you know, I mean, because I have a Scorpio moon side, I can be pretty weird. You guys just don't always see it all the time. Like all of the Scorpio sun signs that like are outwardly, you know, kind of weird and weird, crazy, freaky, that sort of thing. It's outwardly with my Scorpio moon sign, it's mostly internal. And I was doing a Scorpio reading once, and I said, oh, I'm using these cards because these are my Scorpio cards. And I said, they're a little bit weird, but, you know, so Scorpio. And somebody took it really personally. There was a Scorpio that, like, got really angry. I don't think they realized that I was lumping myself into that category. That was a long time ago. I don't remember when, but it was funny. I was using the Apocalypsis deck. The Apocalypsis deck is a little bit scary to some people. Yeah, Sag's zone never hold back. Do I have a guided meditation? Yes, I do. And Lily, I've been adding a link to all my recent videos for the Astral Sanctuary. Now, granted, you have to get that through that 30 minutes of me like chatting with everybody. But once you see me with my eyes closed, you can scroll back just a little bit and you'll know that that's where that starts. And so I walk everybody through creating their Astral Sanctuary in that meditation. So hopefully it'll be of help to you. It's in all of my recent videos in the description box. Yeah, I don't use that deck a lot. I use it mostly for timing. It seems to be very, very much connected to timing for me. And I find that the Astral Sanctuary is like, you know, if you just want to like spend time with someone, you can like go to the Astral Sanctuary, bring them in and spend time with them. If you have a lost loved one, somebody who's died and passed away, it's great to go to the Astral Sanctuary and spend time with them there. I received messages for some of my family members from other family members who've passed away by going to the sanctuary. It wasn't my intent to receive these messages, but I did. So for those of you that may not know how to connect to the spirit realm, you can do so. You can connect to your passed on loved ones through the Astral Sanctuary as well, which is great. Do I think deja vu is spiritual? No, I don't actually. I think it's quantum physics. Let's talk about Albert Einstein's, quantum time theory. So that's my view on deja vu. Something that's already happened, but in a different time dimension. Or you had a premonition was about to happen, if that makes sense. I think that, there's a lot of people that I got into this discussion with this person, really irritated the daylights out of me actually, where I had indicated that about astrology and stuff like that, right? We were talking about astrology and whatnot. And so this particular person felt a need to debate my belief system. And I was like, well, there's nothing to debate about it. It's all quantum physics. It's all energy. And a lot of people don't think about the fact that all of these spiritual topics we are talking about are all based on energy. So all based on energy. So if you ever get into any discussions with any science people, point them to quantum physics and quantum entanglement theory or quantum time theory, things of that nature, because all psychic phenomena can really be explained by just learning about energy. So that's my 2 cents. My 2 cents tonight. Exactly. 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 And so if you really learn about, quantum physics and things of that nature and energy, and you learn to understand energy, you can see how all of this psychic phenomenon is possible. So, can you have more than one sanctuary? That's a really good question, Nikki. I've actually been, that's a really good question. Um, it's a really good question. And so, like, I've actually been considering creating another one, if that makes any sense, just to see how that goes, because I kind of need to be able to like disconnect from all of those people every time I go there. And so, Nikki, let me try that and see how it goes. I have a feeling the answer is going to be no, but let me try it and see how it goes, and I'll let you know. We'll get back to you guys on that next Sunday, because I have a feeling the answer is going to be no. I'm extremely tied to this astral sanctuary, so I think the answer is going to be no, but I am going to try it. So I'll try it and I'll let you guys know next Sunday. Okay? I totally know where you're going with that, because it's like, especially for the divine feminines that have disconnected and moved on with their life, it's like it would be great if you kind of had a place that you could go to for yourself, but it doesn't quite work that way. Well, you can hear from your guides on it at the astral sanctuary. So yeah, I totally understand where you're going with that on Nikki. Totally. Well, your astral sanctuary is a place of protection. And so, because it's a place of protection, you're automatically protected in the sanctuary. So, I mean, it's entirely meant to be a place of protection. You can bring anybody you want into that astral sanctuary. So, if there's, a particular person that you need to speak to that's alive, right? Like, let's say you're having a problem with a best friend, right? You can't seem to get it resolved. You can go to the astral sanctuary and pull this best friend into the astral sanctuary and sit down and have a conversation with them. You can even try to transfer energy to them and see how that goes, and see, if that helps the situation at all. Does that make sense? One for groups, one for self. I really wish that's possible. In my case, it's very difficult because every time I go to the astral sanctuary, it's covered in people. And because it's covered in people, it's like, oh gosh, However, I've noticed that there's a portion of the house in the astral sanctuary that's disconnected from everyone. It's like that's my little protective space in the astral sanctuary. So I was trying to think, what is the, yeah, let me get you a good starting point on quantum physics. Hold on. Just a little book, see? Hopefully I have my Kindle on here. I do. Okay. No, that's not my Kindle. That's looks like Kindle. There it is. I may have downloaded it to Apple Books, so just give me just a minute. Let me see if I can find it. What's the Apple iBookstore app? iBooks. Where's iBooks? There it is. All right. Now I know what the icon looks like. I'll have you the name of a starter book. There. A very simple book, Quantum Physics by Carl Weston. Easy peasy. But also look for something on quantum entanglement. Those of you that are in twin connections, you'll learn about twin connection by learning about quantum entanglement. Can you bring your twin into the sanctuary? If you are a twin, you and your twin both own that sanctuary. So, you know, they basically have a key. Did you ever get the moon lamp? No, I didn't. I didn't get it. Where did you send it to? Did you send it to my box? Because I've been there several times and they didn't have one. If you, Nikki, do you have like the tracking info? I could talk to them to see if maybe they have it and they just didn't realize it. How do you know if, okay. Let's see. All right, so you guys, we have new moon energy, so let's focus on the future. You never got tracking. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't notified from the packing place that there was any other boxes there. If you do find any information or you are able to get any, let me know. Yeah, I'll let you guys know for sure next Sunday about that, because it would be great to have like a space. And so, especially for those of you twins that have moved on to soulmates, you know, I mean, it would be nice to have a space where, like, they're both not in the same sanctuary. You know, so you could, like, spend some time with your soulmate without your twin flame, like, looking over on you and going, what are they doing over there? What are they talking about? You know, it's like, it always feels uncomfortable when I'm trying to telepathically communicate to, like, the Cancer, and there's the twin flame in the astral sanctuary. I'm always like, ooh, it feels a little funny. It's like, okay, this is like another little place. Oh. So I'll let you know how that works out. And see, I'm turning red again. See, like, shh. Damn it. Damn it. All right. New topic. That's hilarious, Fusion. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at, I'm like throwing paper up everywhere. Your son is going into the Navy, leaves tomorrow. Yes, I'm a Navy vet. Good for him. Good for him. That's awesome. Oh, I wonder if that was your, well, it was a tank. It was an army tank. So, well, it still could have been yours. So Aries, it's Aries Fairy Warrior. Aries Fairy Warrior, were you logged in when I was doing the divination and the crystal? Because I saw a tank, which is army, but I saw a tank and I kind of saw like somebody praying or meditating for a loved one that was going to be in service or is in service overseas. And so, that could have been you. Even though it's a tank, it's just, the tank was a representation of military. So it could have been Army, could have been Navy, could have been Air Force. So that could have been you. I didn't see anything bad happening, really. So when you're connecting with your husband, you get a text the next day from the twins saying he had a dream about you and your husband. That's amazing. Yeah. So it's yeah, it can't be, you can't be disconnected. Oh. Well, so for me, it's like the energy of the two men is kind of blending. And so telepathically, they're starting to like invade the same space. And so I can't tell who's who sometimes. And I can't read the Cancer, which is very frustrating as hell. But, I can always tell when my twin is like telepathically transmitting. But you carried a clear quartz. Well, I think you're going to be doing some meditating while your child's in boot camp. You're probably going to be sending some energy to your child based upon what I was seeing in the quartz. Vedic Taurus moon. Are you a big Vedic person? Which is better in the physical world when it comes to love and relationships, twin flame or soulmate? That's a very good question, Nick. Nick, that's a very good question, and I'm glad you answered that or asked that. So, ultimately, so you've got a couple different types of soulmates, right? You have the soulmates that come into your life to teach you a lesson and then leave, right? Those are not so great, but you always kind of know whether or not that soulmate is going to teach you a lesson because there's always something that feels off, right? And then you got those soulmates that everything just seems to jive and work so beautifully, and you're so grateful for one another, and you're so happy and content with one another that you might have like a blow up every once in a while, but overall the soulmate has got this beautiful kind of when you have a romantic soulmate where it's got that type of dynamic, they tend to stay around in your life, and that's an extremely beautiful connection. An unevolved twin flame connection where one or both twins has not done the healing work is definitely not the best. In fact, it can be absolute, total, complete hell. But a twin flame connection where two twins have evolved and ascended can be absolutely positively the most beautiful connection on the planet. So really it's sort of a toss-up between whether or not two twins are willing to do the work to ascend and to come to a point of wholeness, right? Or the soulmate union that has that beautiful, grateful, loving, contented energy. Those two are very, very similar in nature. It takes a long time for a twin connection to get to that point. Sometimes the majority do not, because somebody holds on to something. You do hear of, some twins coming to that point, but there's that soulmate bond that has that gratitude and happiness and contented energy and really seems to mold well. If you are in a twin flame dynamic where you have done your work and your twin refuses to do theirs, you will be rewarded with, the work that you put in on yourself. Everybody got quiet again on me. Y'all got really intensely listening again. So I believe in the laws of karma. And I do believe that if you've put in your work on you and your twin refuses to put in their work on them, you will be rewarded with an amazing connection with someone else. They will not let your hard work go to waste. Does that make sense? It's all about karma. You put good out into the world, you're going to get good back. You put bullshit out into the world, you're going to get shit back. So hopefully that answered the question, Nick. I think everybody, now that the twin flame term is out there, so many people are striving for that perfect connection, right? And every connection between two people is different. So everybody's striving for that perfect connection. And people hear this idea that a twin flame is like that perfect connection, everything like happens so effortlessly, and that's not the case. It's usually soulmates that are effortless. It's usually soulmates that are effortless. And you'll be immensely content as long as you're where you're supposed to be. That's the way I see it. If you're where you're supposed to be, you will experience that contentment and you will experience that happiness, that gratitude. If you're not where you're supposed to be, you'll experience hell. So. Your ex-husband and you were soulmates? That's awesome. Were you the kind of soulmates that are meant to be together, or the kind of soulmates that learn a lesson and move on? Because I've had, friends can be soulmates as well. That's important to note. I've had friends come into my life that were like, so amazing soulmates, but, we also learned life lessons from each other and have moved on. And then you have that same sort of dynamic with romantic relationships as well. Bailey, sit down, baby girl. Get yourself settled. The dog's looking at me like, no, I'm going to do whatever the heck I want to do. She literally is. Huh. Yours was learn a lesson and move on. Yeah. Married 15 years, you learned the lesson, separated and remained friends. Well, that's good. As long as you guys remain friends, that's excellent. So did that make sense, or do I need to explain further? Hopefully that made sense to you guys. You're about to lock up the palace and build your astral sanctuary. Call it your summer home. Well, there you go. Well, we all have a mind palace where we like can file away stuff. You've seen Sherlock, obviously, if you're calling it a mind palace. BBC Sherlock. I mean, Sherlock in that mind palace was like absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, Sam, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that. I was just having a discussion about that today, actually. I was having a discussion about that today where everybody, sometimes people who are in abusive relationships mistake that as a twin flame union. So if you're in an abusive relationship, please be careful of that. Don't mistake that as a twin flame connection. And Sam, I totally agree with you. People are like using that word everywhere when they're actually very rare. Totally agree with you. 100%. Hundo P. Absolutely. And believe me, I'm the one who has to deal with it all the time. So, so I'm having to hear it. Like, I totally agree with you. Yeah, your sanctuary can be anything you want it to be. It doesn't have to have a house, which is awesome. Yeah, Sam, it's like I hear it so much that there's times where I just want to scream. I'm like, really, really, could you just like please find a nice soulmate? And not like throw the TF words everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Show me the soulmate. Yeah. I totally agree with you, Tara. I don't know, there's just something really, really beautiful about a connection where like you like have no fear, you have a sense of peace, right? And you have a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the smallest of things that they say and do. Um, there's just something really nice about that. TF tropical fruit. That's hilarious. What will be different about their life purpose? Well, not everybody has a spiritual purpose and a spiritual path, right? Some people, I know women who have been content to be a mom and a wife their whole life and let, take care of the home. And that's beautiful in and of itself because, that's their desire, their hope in life, right? Not everybody will have a spiritual path per se or a spiritual direction. Oh, is it 11:11? All right, everybody, make your wish. Manifest with the new moon. Make a wish. Make your wish. I'm going to make a wish. But it says 11:11 on the thing, so you can take it too, Leslie. You came back and it's 11:11. There you go, Gary. Will they ever have a twin? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So what happens even with twins? So even with twins, there's some lifetimes where you are here as one person, right? And there's other lifetimes where you're here as two. So it's not always a split blueprint. So we can look at astrology and look at life path number, as that was noted, right? There are some people that are meant to be spiritual healers. There are some people that are meant to be spiritual guides. There are some people who are meant to just learn and absorb knowledge because they're going to help somebody else in life. So when it comes to spirituality and what your direction is, what your path is, sometimes you're just meant to be an encouragement, right? Like all of you are an encouragement to me to continue to do this work, which in turn helps you hopefully and helps other people, which then in turn help other people. So there's just this there needs to be less of a focus on, do you have a specific mission, right? And more of a focus on gaining that connection between your higher self and your guides. Because when you or your higher power, right? If you have a belief in a higher power, a God consciousness, or a specific power, higher power of some sort, the closer you get to that spiritual connection, the more guided you will feel in life, and the more you'll be able to see what's up ahead. Whether you're intuitive or not, you will feel that sense of peace that you will be guided and you will be directed. So I think the primary focus for everybody, those that are not twins, right? The primary focus for those that are and are not should be connecting with your higher self and coming to a point of inner balance, no matter how you look at it. That's going to bring in positive things for you. It will also help you to know what comes next in each phase of your journey, because your journey is going to be different from mine. Mine will be different from the next person's. And so oftentimes, especially for those of you that are twins, just to note, those of you that are twins that end up with soulmates or meet soulmates down the road and are not going to be with your twin, do know those soulmates that will be brought into your life will be of that all the work that you did was for a good purpose. So just to note that. Um, no, same life path is definitely not necessarily twin. You tend to mirror, and you have a lot of opposites. But for those of you that don't feel a particular guidance towards anything, it's perfectly okay. If you don't know what you're meant to be doing in life, that's perfectly okay. A lot of times that becomes apparent to you over time, and the closer you get to your spirit guides, the more guidance and direction you're going to get. That was a very good question. Very good question. Because I think we lose focus if we are expecting something particular, right? I mean, even me in my sense, right? Like I knew I was to work on this channel. Now here lately, I was given strict guidance that I need to be in Florida, and I need to be in Florida like very soon. And so that was spirit guidance, because there's more work that I need to be doing, and I don't know what that work is yet, but it'll be shown to me later. Here to make art. Oh, I love it. So you're going to be touching people's souls through your artwork. I love that. That's awesome. And see, and that's a beautiful path. It's a beautiful path. You're touching people on a soul level, on an emotional level, on a mind level through art. That's awesome. Love it. And see, I think we lose touch in the fact that everybody from different walks of life and having different interests and different things that they are gravitating towards. Everybody makes an impact in a different way. The moment you stop expecting, everything you once expected and long forgotten had come to fruition. Yeah, that's exactly how it happens. Unexpectedly. Yeah, it's Sam, like it was. So I'll tell y'all what happened. I'll tell y'all what happened. So this particular area I wanted to live in for a few years, and I was going to go last year, but there was a series of events that kept me from going. And then, of course, the world closed down. And so, long talks with my dad about the move was very important. My dad is, my dad's everything to me. He's really amazing. And so my dad and I had some long talks about the move. He knows that I've been wanting to move for a while. And I just I just couldn't get any peace about leaving family and leaving here. And it's like when you're so tied to a location and you're tied to people, it's hard to break that connection in order to start on a new journey, right? And so I felt very led into going into meditation. Now, those of you who have not seen her, I'm going to recommend somebody to you right now. So I want you guys to hold up for just a minute. Cognitive Universe does coffee cup readings. She's amazing. Her name's Maria. She's utterly amazing. If you have not subscribed to her channel, I highly recommend you do so. I do not do coffee cup readings and I do not do crystal readings. She does both of those. She's done them for quite a while. She's very in tune, very in touch. She's amazing. So I ordered a coffee cup reading from her because I was struggling with, this whole aspect of the move to Florida and all that. And one of the things that she picked up was a spiritual presence needing to communicate with me, meaning a spirit guide, right? And she said it was a masculine spirit guide. And so I thought, oh, it's Fred. It's Fred, my spirit guide, Fred. No problem. I'll go into meditation. I'll talk to Fred, see what he wants to tell me, right? So I go into meditation and I actually run into my family, many of my family members that had passed away. Fred was there too. Fred was there. Fred was there, and my spirit guide Cecil, my spirit guide Sylvia were all there. But my family members were there, and the spirit form that needed to talk to me was my grandfather, and he was awesome. And he said, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to move to Florida, and they all made it very clear that it was time to go, and so. There was a lot more said in the meditation, but it was really a profound experience, and I had total, complete, 100% peace about my move. And so, you called him Frank earlier. That's okay. Total, complete peace about my move as a result of this meditation, and after talking to numerous family members, and it just was amazing. It was amazing. Oh, thank you so very much. You're a beautiful soul, Kimmy. Thank you for all you and your messages. Thank you, beautiful souls. I will re-listen to this. Gotta go. Ta-ta for now. We'll see you later, Aries Fairy Warrior. Thank you very much for the beautiful message. I appreciate it. So once all that worked out, there was this sense of urgency, like I have to get to Florida now. I have to look at apartments now. It felt like Spirit was pushing me. And so I went over my birthday, which was awesome. I ended up finding the apartment after I got home. After I got home, I found the apartment on the water, and it was amazing. It's utterly amazing. So anyway, so that's how I felt led, and it's definitely the right thing, the right time for me. Everything has worked out like so smoothly, so amazingly so. The cancer was just absolutely phenomenally unbelievable. Huge support for me before I went down there. Absolutely tremendous thank you. I don't know if you watch my channel or not, but if you're here watching my channel, once again, tremendously appreciative of your help. And so the cancer was super, super helpful to me, and he made me feel very safe and protected, going through all my apartment stuff with me and checking in on me. So it was good. Yes, it is. It's going to be an amazing adventure. Sun lotion bunny. Fusion, don't. I'm going to turn like beet red. Don't. Stop. No. He really was, though. Like, he was amazing. Amazing help to me. So, he's an amazing person. So that makes it easy, I guess. I know, right? Yeah. I swear. I don't know how I get so red, but I know it went red. So I'm gonna be on the water, y'all, on an island in Florida. Maybe we'll do some more beach tarot. I do have Irish blood, yes. I don't like to claim it though, Sam. It's like, you know, I prefer to claim the Scottish and Norwegian and Swedish. You get rosy. Dolphin reads. Yes, dolphins and manatees. I want to see the dolphins and manatees. I'm hoping, I'm not sure if the water's shallow where because my apartment is literally on the water. Literally on the water, and not on the water itself, but you know, like edge of the water. And so I'm wondering if I'll be able to see dolphins and manatees or not. I'm hoping I will. That would be awesome. Dolphins are a sign of Pisces, you know. Do y'all know that? That dolphins are one of the animals of Pisces. So are wolves. See my wolves? Good night, Leslie. Leslie, let me know how your crystal divination goes. They will come close as long as it's not too shallow. How shallow? Like, because I don't know how deep the water is at the apartment because I wasn't there. So I literally rented it all from a distance because I found it later. Bye again, Gary. They're on the west coast of Florida. That's correct. Hush, hush, Sam. Hush, hush. So clearly now y'all know I'm going to be on the west coast of Florida. There we go. Well, I like the fact that, like, you know, sharks don't like manatees. And so, sharks don't like dolphins. And I'm afraid of sharks. So being near the dolphins and the manatees makes me happy. No sharks. I don't like sharks. Good night, Lou. Well, everybody, it's getting kind of on the late side. I didn't change my clock. I was thinking it was 10:30 and it's like 11:30, so I should probably let y'all go. I will. I can actually show it to you now. Hold on. But I will. I'll do a video from there so y'all can see. It's so beautiful, y'all. I mean, it's just so beautiful. All right. Give me a moment. I take a lot of pictures. So that's not really a great view. This is somebody else's view, but it's like, it's literally heading right towards where I live. So there you go. Is that not awesome? Like literally. Yeah, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I really am. I just like, oh, I can't wait to be there. It's like if I could be there any sooner, I would. It's killing me being here. It's just killing me still being here. I am so ready to be there. It's not even funny. But I do have a lot of stuff I need to get rid of. So, you know, it's probably a good thing that I have a couple months. Um, I have a lot of stuff I got to take to Goodwill and get rid of there. And I got to get rid of my couch because it's falling apart. Get a new one down there. Box everything up, all that good stuff. So, can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, it's like, and the energy by the water is just gonna drive me really, really to a happy place. I'm super excited about it. A lot of people I know up here aren't too thrilled about my move, but they can always come and visit. So, and for those that have asked before, my son is not moving with me. Some people have asked me, and he's not moving with me. Can you do a live from the empty apartment? Probably not, for a number of reasons. Number one, you guys are gonna see like the place, you'll see like the new setup, right? When I get it set up. But in order to maintain my privacy, I'd like to keep the rest of the apartment, including the layout of the apartment, to myself. That way it kind of keeps me, it allows me to feel safe. So, so I probably will not do a live from the empty apartment because the layout would be too visible. But I may do a live at some point from the porch. Like, I don't necessarily mind y'all knowing approximately like what towns I'm close to, but oh, the current apartment, the one I'm leaving. Oh. I wouldn't really have anywhere to sit though. Like, they don't have carpet in here. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that. I have some pictures ordered to go behind my head in my new space, y'all. So I'm super excited about that. They match a picture I have up here. So I've got 2 new pictures coming and a sculpture, a dragon sculpture that's going to be on my desk. I cannot wait. It's so cute. It's so cute. Can I show y'all my dragon sculpture? Hold on. Show y'all my little dragon sculpture I'm getting. I love dragons. It's the whole, fantasy realm. Dragons are awesome. Let's see. I don't have it on here. Okay, let me go to the site because I don't have it on this device. There it is. It's so cool. Can y'all see it? Isn't he cool? He's kind of like blue and purple. And he has like this little dragon has little LED crystals inside the fake geode, right, that light up. They're supposed to turn different colors, but I'm not sure if they will. See, like down here. So he's the sculpture is called Checkmate. And the sculpture is based off of a piece that this particular artist did, and it's this artist that like I'm getting these prints from, and so and it was really cool because the dragon is based off of this print called Checkmate, and in the print called Checkmate there was yeah, there was one dragon was called the Black King, and the other dragon was called the White Queen. And so to me, it kind of represented that yin yang energy, the yin yang energy. So I thought it was cool. I'm not getting that print because I found some other ones that are like super awesome, cool, but I wanted the dragon. They didn't have like the black dragon and the white dragon with the geode. They only had this blue purple one. But since I love blue purple, it was perfect, you know? So it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. And then the pictures that are going to be behind my head are really awesome too. I just need to find me a table and a chair. So maybe you guys are actually going to get to see Table View and Kimmy again. Like when I had the bar. Do you remember when I had the bar at the old place? And y'all could see the cards and me at the same time. I'm hoping that that will be the case at this place as well. I need to get some new lights also. So hopefully it'll be great. All right, my dears, I need to go. I probably need to go to sleep. I have to meet Tank at 7:15. My son and I are doing a daily mastermind at 7:15 in the morning. I'm going to be totally wiped out. I am not a morning person, and so I have to drive to meet my son for coffee early morning, and I'm like so tired. I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful week. I'll see you again, same time, same channel, Sunday night, 9 p.m. next week. And maybe we'll have a topic then. Love and light to you guys. Big hug from Kimmy. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. I'll see you soon. Bye.